On this channel, I've covered a lot of games जिनके बहुत unique concepts होते हैं. But this time, I'm going to do something a little different. This is the story of someone who has so much going on in their brain कि they are not even able to speak properly to other people. But what possibly would have happened to them कि they act like this? Well, let's dive into not a game, but a visual novel called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. Now, visual novels अपने आप में एक पूरी की पूरी जर्नी की तरह होता है. If you are a book reader, this is like your imagination coming to life. Now, in this novel, we are not a protagonist. We are more like the companion of the protagonist. And इस protagonist का नाम कहीं भी reveal नहीं होता है. The visuals that we get on the screen are mostly distorted and in only 2 colors. And what we see is what the main protagonist see. Is basically कि हम protagonist की आंखों से पूरे world को देख रहे हैं. And due to this हमको पता लगता है कि why everything seems a bit haunting to them. पूरी गेम में our goal is to help the protagonist buy a bag of milk from a store. It may seem like an easy task, but it is not for the protagonist. Like I mentioned before, there has been a lot of stuff that has happened to her कि she has turned out like this. And as we progress in the game, the protagonist starts to notice some really odd details. जैसे कि protagonist का एक पैर फुटपाथ पे है and दूसरा पैर रोड पे. And randomly the protagonist starts to count their own steps. And as we start to get near to the store, they start to rehearse the lines जो उनको कैशियर को बोलनी है so that they can get a bag of milk. Now as we progress हमको roughly पता लगता है कि ऐसा क्या क्या हुआ है protagonist के साथ कि they have turned out to be like this. Incidents related to their family and a lot more. But you will be able to decode the story only if you focus on the dialogues क्योंकि सारी बातें in between the lines होती हैं. There are certain references connected to certain incidents that happened to certain people the protagonist was close to. And धीरे धीरे the story starts to unfold कि protagonist की life में क्या क्या होता रहता था. This visual novel can be completed in a setting of round about I'd say 30 minutes. But the story is not completed here. This game also has a sequel called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk जिसका गेम प्लेज अराउंड a decent of 2 hours जिसमें जो protagonist है उसकी स्टोरी को और ज्यादा एक्सप्लोर किया जाता है. Now I'll not spoil the game any further or I'll be thrown out the window. अगर तुम्हें नहीं पता लगेगा मैंने क्या बोला है then play the game and find out. So this was a concept of a visual novel, Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, which is different from what I do, but I believe this is something which people should really dive into because not everything can be explained through 3D graphics. Let me know if you like the video. अगर तुम कमेंट करोगे तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगेगा and मैं चलता हूँ फिर से कोई नई वीडियो बना